All right. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we're going to go ahead and stream right now. We're going to go ahead and stream the KINO Casino. I know they're already live. We're going to jump in there. What did I miss? Let me guess. They're still covering Nick Fuentes. Are they going to even mention Ethan Ralph? Or going to do the whole Ralph November thing? Are they actually going to do that? I saw that Andy Worski's back. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Jesus Christ. Who really cared about him snorting coke? I mean, come on, you did. Let's go ahead and put it on the screen here. Let's go ahead and just do that here. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun covering this stuff. Most definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the KINO Casino! Episode 36! Andy
Oh, we got that high energy there.
He's back in the saddle. He's ready to fucking go.
A bloated dyke coming in hot. Masking the pain.
In the fucking world. After
that money makes it nice.
Hot piss in the fucking meme mansion. Boogie 2988, ladies and gentlemen, has fired up an old.
Andy was never fired. That was just a bit. It was just a bit for attention. That's what it was.
Mass anarchy, fucking chaos, and blasphemy
right?
against the Lord Jesus Christ. As the Mr. Rogers of the internet, Boogie sells his penis on OnlyFans for $4.99.
They have to increase the volume. Did he just see that? Let me make this bigger.
Folks. And he's got an
he just increased his volume.
He's
He's already loud enough.
He's got the cope of a century there for his blackface. We're going to go into some IP2 shit as well.
Dude, the crazy.
And you know he's reading a script on this shit.
I know we've seen crime, but holy fuck. Do I got the most disturbing video?
They need to increase Andy's volume. What the hell, dude? I can barely hear.
It's gonna be a fucking fun show, folks. So strap yourselves in.
And a lot of extra shit too, by the way.
Get ready. We got some other stuff as well,
folks.
Like
you hear that? Is it just me? Andy's like quiet. PPP is loud as hell, but Andy's quiet.
Fun little videos, shit Andy's come up with. But it is good to be back. It feels good to be back.
The stream with the
tomorrow
with the gay guy.
We've also, by the way, everyone, we've scheduled.
Yeah, it didn't do so well.
Gumroad.
It did not do
well. We're
well.
releasing a lot more of those. And
that was a filler episode. Andy was never fired.
In the last 2 days.
Okay.
We're going to release a lot more.
Are they even going to talk about it? Are they even going to talk about the coke?
Well, no. We are now also on a new site called Comfy.
Comfy?
So yes. Restreamed on Comfy. Now, Ashton and I thought of a great idea. Now, look. We want to say the naughty word.
Guys, check into this Comfy thing. Is this a scam site? What is Comfy? What is Comfy? It's right here. Let's go check out Comfy. This is Comfy. It's like the equivalent to Cozy. It only has like a few things. Night Nation Review, Dude, Nationalist Network. This looks suspect. Okay. All the issues, let's see, legal terms of service, DMCA, private policy. Like, what do they have here? What is this? Is this legit? Server error. There's nothing there. It's not even finished. It's not even complete. DMCA, server error. So we're all that stuff that I almost forgot his name. It's so irrelevant now. Jim, Cancer Man, fake Cancer Man Jim would say about Cozy TV, about how it's not playing by the rules or it's not abiding by certain rules, like legally, because it doesn't have the DMCA takedown stuff. Guess what? Comfy.stream doesn't have that either. You realize this site's gonna get your personal information when you make an account and all that stuff. Like, this is what they want. It's gonna go to them. It's gonna go to them. I mean, all right. That's great. That's great. Anyway, let's. So it's another scam. It's another scam. Look at
that. We want to show videos of people dying or something, right? Some cool shit. Or politics.
Crazier.
You could do coke on stream. Legitimately. You don't have to lie and say it's boxed wine.
The YouTube terms of service just doesn't fucking allow.
So
the fucking ban, they're so fucked.
So why not? We hit the goal. Hey guys, last hour of the show, we've got the darkest hour, the grime watch, whatever. So we think that's a good add-on. So it sort of mixes in the YouTube friendly shit and then the shit that we've never even done before together.
And then I think we're gonna do some exclusive streams over there as well.
What the fuck? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna watch hardcore porn? Are they gonna watch gay porn together and review that shit? Oh, look at this. That freeze frame is perfect. That freeze frame game is on point. Look at that. Look at Andy. Look at Andy.
Well, try and get people over to the platform.
He does appear to be
because they have
sober.
a much more
sober.
lenient terms of service.
Yeah.
We know the owner. He's a cool fucking dude. He wants to see us succeed. He wants to allow people to have more freedom on the service. Nobody's really been taking advantage of it. We're going to be taking advantage of it going forward and streaming
Take
over
advantage
there.
of it.
It's the third link
Go ahead.
in the description
You
down
guys
below.
take advantage of it
If you want to
too.
go over there and kind of stress.
Do what you need to do. I mean, everyone who's throwing tomatoes and all that, feel free to do that on the new Comfy. Though you'll probably get banned and all that stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's
see
take a
how
look
it
at the chat.
fucking
I don't know
works.
what their chat
It's
looks like.
comfy.stream/KINO
Are they being
Casino.
swept?
So far from what I've seen, it's looking great. I haven't seen any lag or any delays on any streams over there.
Anyway.
So it's exciting times.
So they're plugging this stuff. Let me catch up to current because right now I'm behind because it started late.
Exciting times for the KINO Casino.
And
let me guess. They're going to talk about
I know Ashton,
Nick Fuentes
when he's
coming
doing
soon,
solo
aren't
stuff,
they?
has
Aren't
shown
they?
you all already, but we're going to be testing out Dono chats. So we've got
Which
stream
is
chat.
the
Yes,
but this is the streaming. This is the donation platform that's attached to Comfy.stream.
it works really well. It works really well.
Together by Andrew Wilson, a very credible guy. Everybody likes him. Well, not everybody likes him, but he's known as a pretty steadfast guy, a pretty good guy. And he's put together Comfy. He's put together Dono Chat. Everything that he's promised with it has come to fruition. So we're very excited for it. We're trying that out tonight. It's good to be fucking back. It's good to be back.
Now, I want to just make a statement here. Obviously, all the craziness over the last few.
Oh, okay. Is he going to talk about it? Is he going to talk about it for real?
Went back and forth a little, and here's what
little.
I'll say.
That's cute.
It looked bad that I bent over, but I was drinking wine. Okay, that's the truth. But the problem is whatever I was doing, I was getting fucked up on stream. And the thing was, after the fight happened, I was like, hey, it's, time for vacation, right? So I started drinking almost every day. You could even ask Ashton. When I was at his place filming Bog Hog, I was fucking drinking.
We know you were drunk.
Right? Almost
we
every
saw
day.
it. You were wasted.
Okay,
also admit to the
Bog Hog,
cocaine. You
where we had
you
the
like the
Maker's Mark
cocaine.
bottle.
It's
so hear
okay.
this, folks. I'll just tell you this story. So we had to empty the bottle for the video, right?
Yeah.
So we poured it in glasses, right? So while editing the Bog Hog, Ashton, I'm just editing the video and just drinking the Maker's straight from the cup.
I wouldn't fucking drink it. I can't drink that fucking shit.
It's bad.
Back when I did the Ronnie Ralph reviews, I was fucking drinking it. You had to in order to get into the character, into the mindset of Ronnie Ralph. You really have to be fucking shittered on Maker's Mark. And you just have to be in a trailer.
I'll drink this
The
from the
only
bottom.
way to really drink Maker's Mark is to be in a fucking trailer, listening to country music with KFC, and you start fucking down in that dirty fucking shit. It's like fucking swish.
Dude.
It really is. It's like some dirty homemade
I'll
fucking
be honest,
crap.
after the 7th shot, it goes down smooth.
It doesn't matter. Well, that's true. That's the thing. Once you start getting it into you, then it starts
7
to go
shots
down
at the Maker's
fucking
Mark.
good.
It
was a bit of a fucking
No, I'm gonna be-
disaster.
Well,
I'll
I
be
make
hurting.
it back, right,
All right.
to my place.
And so are you.
And instead of going into work mode, I was still in alcoholic mode, apparently. And I was telling Ashton, I was buying boxes of wine every 2-3 days. And measuring out, this will give me 2.3 drunks. It was just insanity. So, I'm pounding the wine. And honestly, I was drinking it for 2 months, almost every fucking day. And looking at myself on that stream, I was just incoherent.
boring.
I'm
So-
low energy.
he's
I'm
not gonna
paying
mention the
attention. I
cocaine.
wasn't helping Ashton with the prep.
It's all
This
fake.
shit.
No cocaine.
So for the last 2 weeks, I've just gone no drinking.
snort more
smoking a little
whiskey.
weed at night to sleep. But
Snort it
whatever.
all.
I'm fine on weed. But the alcohol, like, I've been feeling
Break a
great.
new
I've been hitting the
record.
gym back up. I've been actually editing a bunch of videos for another channel I have planned as well. Me and Ashton, we're doing like show prep. We're now scheduling everything. So I want to thank you all for the concern of my health and my mental well-being.
Who is
as well
actually
as
concerned for
I shouldn't
Andy's
be
health?
fucked up on streams
Why?
because I'm just like lazy. I'm low energy. I'm just fucking just pounding this fucking boxed wine, feeling like shit. Not hitting
He's
the
still
gym.
going heavy on the boxed wine shit.
Yeah,
You don't
so
have
I
to
feel
lie
great
on
now.
that.
I feel fucking fantastic.
What
It's
the
funny
fuck,
how
dude?
2 weeks of not drinking, you're just like, oh yeah, I remember. I had a brain for a bit. I had energy. Oh, I'm
Brain
waking
for
up
a
not
bit.
having diarrhea.
Well, exactly, Andy. Some people would debate the brain part, but fuck those people. We love you, Andy. It's good to have you back
Thank
on the
you.
fucking show. It's good to be back in the fucking driver's
Hell
seat.
yeah. Yeah, man.
Putting content together for you guys.
Oh,
We hope you guys like it and can forgive the brief interruption of retardation that's been going on for the
Yeah.
last week.
I'm
there.
so sorry,
But at
guys.
least it was something
PPP went
exciting.
crawling back
You
to
had the live
Andy
I
poll
swear to
Warski.
God, look,
Because
I
he
was
needs that money.
pissed when you made your fucking stream about me. I was like fucking seething.
And I
Where
think,
was like,
Godwinson,
I'm gonna piss on him when I
who might be
see him,
stream
all this
sniping
stuff.
this too.
And then we met up. We went for
Honestly, the only reason why
And I had been
Godwinson wanted to
sober
see
for
the
like
Kino
5 or
Casino
6
fall
days.
is because he didn't
I
want
got
the
a
Kino
haircut,
Casino
I
to
shaved
fail,
my
to
fucking
burn.
beard.
He
And
wanted,
I was like, Ash, I'm
to
feeling
bring the
great.
Three Kings
And
back.
now it's like I
Okay?
spent $1 billion and I've been editing.
Anyone
some
who
fucking
thinks
funny
Godwinson
shit.
did it
Anyway,
for you, for the
sorry
viewers,
about that
is
brief moment
mistaken.
of
He did it for himself. Oh shit!
alcohol, like
I forgot to change my stuff.
You feel, I'm off the hard
That was
stuff, whatever.
that was scary.
But
That was
alcohol
scary.
is tricky.
Holy
It's like
shit.
A trick. It's like, but you're off the fucking. Nah, but if
That
you're
was
drinking
scary.
every day, it's the same thing.
Godwinson
It's
watches
It's honestly,
PPP
worse in some
like
fucking
a
ways.
like an
Because-
ex, like an
because it's so
ex-girlfriend
normalized,
that just
so
hasn't
casual,
moved
it's
on,
just, I'm just gonna
and
have a beer or
wants
two
what he
beers,
has,
and the
is
reality is it's
envious
never just
of
two
what
fucking
PPP
beers,
has.
6, 7,
He
8
wants it for
fucking
himself.
beer,
He wants to
bottles
get
of
rid of
wine or
Andy.
whatever the fuck.
He wants to get rid of
Anyway, it
Andy
doesn't
Warski
fucking really
so that
matter, folks.
PPP
We're here
would
to
invite
fucking
him
do a show
back
for you
in.
guys here tonight.
Okay, that's
Hell
what's
yeah.
going on
Well,
there. 100%. Have you
gonna
seen
get into
Godwinson?
some fucking
He looks
Nick
homeless,
Fuentes
borderline
shit
homeless
here,
now.
folks.
Watch. There's gonna be some streams
No,
later
no,
on
no, no,
that really
no,
dissect
no,
how
no,
homeless
everybody's
Godwinson
part of
looks.
this show.
Okay,
Woo!
No, but seriously,
something's going on with him.
Final statement.
He's losing weight.
I want to say
He's in some
I
weird
did
hotel
fucking
room.
Really sincerely missed the fucking show. Wow,
It was kinda shady.
And I took a social media break, and goddamn, that.
Anyway.
works. Did you know this?
Godwinson's
You
already
check Twitter for
going
no
through a
reason.
rough thing. I don't want to shit on him too much.
You feel really fucking good.
You're like,
Who would have
whoa.
thought? Who would have thought?
But you miss on some of like the top, like
Trigger
what people are
warning.
talking about. You're like, what happened?
Appropriate name for that
240.
freaking scare. Jesus
now
Christ.
fucking is canceled around the
Oh
entire
God.
internet.
Just
That's
whatever you
crazy.
do, don't sin
So
anymore
let's
because
read some
they do
donos
startle
here.
you.
We both have,
They do startle.
have this since it's the new thing. It's easier to log in.
We are
Let
in
me
the
do
past
this
by
one
like
for Legato
19
for
minutes.
$20. He goes ring a ding ding. Rabble rabble, justice for grimace.
We're gonna
pay,
skip
not
that.
for
We're
free.
skipping that.
Take back thy wrench. Listen, Legato Modi. You got
Skipping that.
results.
Skip.
It's all gonna be okay.
The
Carrie
mail-in
Lake and
votes
Blake
will-
Masters. It's gonna be okay. The U.S. is in a modern day Caligula moment. Shit show.
Skip.
Wins. It's good to be back.
So
The
they're
house
talking
always
about
wins with
Nick
people
Fuentes,
like you
100%,
here, Lord
right?
Aragon.
Yeah, of course they are.
Thank
Of course
you
they
for
are.
the support.
Let's just
People
skip to
on
that.
the show weeks ago.
So they
or
don't talk
probably,
about the
I think it was
cocaine
probably a couple
use.
months
They don't
ago.
talk about the weird
And
thing.
Nick
They
was
just
talking about how he
double
hated
down with the
women.
box wine.
He hated the sun, like going out during the day. And I'm like, what's next? Is he gonna say that he fucking hates puppies and kittens and fucking rainbows? I was joking. Now it's actually fucking happening. Now he's coming out. He's coming out with these clips where he's now shitting on animals.
I mean, they understand that Nick Fuentes is joking around about that stuff, right? Like, Nick Fuentes is joking around about hating animals.
Let's get this pulled up.
Here we go. Let's fucking go.
I mean, are they aware of that? Are they just...
Tenrio sent
Watch
$3.
this.
Always the best moments, by the way, when Nick reads the super chats.
Dog is God
But
spelled
that's it. Once
backwards.
he gets, the
I'm
whole
betrayed.
show is boring as fuck usually until he gets into the super chats.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're sharing the clip to me if you've got
Okay,
it pulled up.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have to step back into the groove.
It's all right. It's all right. It's been a little while, so we gotta make sure we get back into maximum overdrive.
Yeah, exactly. All right, there we go. Let's do it.
Oh, that burned.
Tenryo sent
Will it
$3.
load for me?
Dog is God spelled
Is that loading
backwards.
for you?
Hold on, give me one.
Yep. Okay.
Technical issues, of course.
That open. Yeah, I know.
Been a
Long
little
intro,
while.
folks. I'm sorry. Very fucking long intro there, but it's good to be
I mean, there was
back.
an intro, but
It's not a KINO casino without some technical issues there. It's kind of like Spinal Tap, right? if you're familiar with that movie.
you know what? We've been gone
Something
a little while.
always
We need to
happens.
provide a little bit of an explanation to people as to what the fuck was going on. And we got a lot of support from the audience in terms of
But they
super
don't care
chats,
about
which
the
we
audience.
appreciate,
They don't
Hero.
care. They just see
Hell
them as
yeah.
freaking.
All right.
Well, they see them as freaking
You ready for
wallets. That's what they
this?
do. That's how
All
they see
right,
them.
folks.
I'm betraying Team Cat, starting today. Never trust a black.
Never trust a black. He's black, by the way. If you're just joining us, Tenryo's black.
So he could say that joke.
Let's go, Team Dog. I'm a big dog guy. I would never live with a dog. I would never live with an animal. But
Okay, hold on, pause it.
but I do.
Like, what a fucking insane statement. Like, hold on. Like, retard alert. Like, it's not even really a retard.
Retard alert coming from a bloated dyke who's sweating. He's just sweat. Look at all the sweat. It's like grease on his face. What's going on there, buddy? What's going on there, huh? Retard alert. It was just some comment about a dog, how he likes dogs, but he doesn't want to live with a dog. I don't understand what the. I mean, you understand, like you when he exaggerates this stuff, has to work with this. It's like the hyperbole, the stretching is just. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something here. Let's see.
Alert. It's more of like a soulless bug person test tube baby alert from Nicholas J. Fuentes. This comes straight down to the fact that he wasn't conceived naturally like normal human beings that have souls, that like animals, that like pets, that like living with them. No. Nicholas J. Fuentes here prefers to not have an animal. Although he's going to say here he likes dogs. If you like dogs, wouldn't you want to have a pet dog?
He doesn't want to
just
live
some-
with any animals, not even a fucking goldfish.
It's like some sort of
Okay.
an alien, like
I mean,
fucking world.
is this an
view or
own on Nick
something like a Mark
Fuentes? I
Zuckerberg,
mean,
like,
okay, he doesn't like animals, all right? He likes them, he doesn't want to live with them. He doesn't want to take care of them, doesn't want the responsibility, okay? Jeez, he still has his... I mean, are they going to say this? Be like, oh, he doesn't want the responsibility because he couldn't even handle it. Or they could have said, making fun of Nick Fuentes in this living situation, be like, he's not allowed to have a pet because his mom won't let him because he still hasn't mastered an ant farm or whatever. It kind of work on that thing. I don't know. I mean, he still lives with his parents, right? And lives he's operating from his mom's basement. So he doesn't even cook for himself. His mom literally makes him chicken tendies. What about that? No reference to that. Okay.
robotic, fucking.
He doesn't like going out. He doesn't like animals.
He doesn't like
anything that-
women.
Women,
He
like all the
doesn't like
best
pets.
things.
The best things in life.
Well, I mean, who likes women? Other than, I mean, women are good for like two things: sucking and fucking. Sucking and fucking. All right, that's all they're good for. Well, unless you got a traditional woman who could cook for you and clean for you, that's good. That's good.
For not for him. He likes Euphoria. He likes his
no.
trannies, his cat boys, but apparently not cats.
No.
It's the cat boy version. Okay.
Oh,
I think
right.
PPP likes
Maybe
his
he has
trainees, too.
trauma.
Oh, they didn't even reference how Cog and some other loser are doing another version of KINO Casino. Look at this. KINO Casino setting up franchises. The other one's operated by a fucking bum.
Maybe that's what it is. It's actually been trauma this whole time from being the
Yeah.
cat boy king.
All right. Well, let's hear.
Dogs. Dogs are funny. Dogs are funny and they're cute.
They're funny,
They're
and they're cute.
lovable, And
See,
they're
he's a
just
dog person.
adorable, and I love dogs. I hate cats.
I hate cats too. Cats are soulless. Cats kill babies. You understand that, right? Cats will sit on a baby. That's happened before. Okay, they will do that. And if you look into how cats learned how to like manipulate using meows, manipulate people using meows, because you understand, you could look into how cats evolved as a species. Okay, they're very manipulative. Okay, we didn't domesticate cats. Cats domesticated us. All right. Kayfabe Casino stream got shut down at some point. Oh, really? Why? It sounds like they have a trademark copyright on it. You know what? Everyone with OBS should just saturate this whole casino thing. Another way to really mess with KINO Casino is if everyone who has OBS just fired up their version of KINO Casino, which is fucking watered down. All right.
Cats, I want to beat the shit out of them. I want to grab
Good.
a cat by the neck
Based.
and be like, you little fucking asshole.
Give me.
I want to pay, because they're just jerks. They're just like jerks, and you all know that, cat copers. I want to grab a cat by the neck,
Copers. What?
just put it up against the wall, and be like, that's what I want to do to a cat.
It's like Edgar Allan Poe shit right here. He wants to kill a cat.
You've all seen my cat.
He wants to fucking throttle June. He wants to choke June out against the fucking wall. That's fucking psychotic. This motherfucker was talking about being on chromium and lithium.
He's practicing witchcraft
in order to treat his anger management issues, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Seems like he's continuing to have these psychotic, angry thoughts about fucking strangling animals. Like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know what my
Okay, let me take a look at this. I'll click on this real fast. Well, that didn't work. Are you serious? I clicked on the link, and it messed up the chat window. So now I have to get the chat again. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. I think there's other people that are stream sniping as well. Thank you for keeping me company here. I think there's only 2. Wow, that's so sad. Well, we'll get better. We'll do better. I wasn't even planning on doing this. I'll take a look at that in a little bit.
experience has been with cats. Cats have scratched me. They have pissed in my bed. They have scared me.
Do you know why?
Jump scared me.
Because they can sense you're a piece of shit.
They've
Animals
jump scared
know.
me.
No. In Nick Fuentes' defense, cats are just evil. They're vile. Cats are satanic, dude. They are like spawns of Satan, legit.
They've jump scared him?
They've jump scared
Is he
you,
fucking like 4 years old? He's like a fucking child. He's scared of a fucking cat. But you know why the cats are treating you like that, Nicholas? Is they can smell out your
Hi guys,
face.
so this stream got hit for copyright
can
during the show
stress
by a
it
channel
out,
that clips other
and they
people's
don't
content
like it.
and then
They
claims
don't
the
like what a
copyright for the clips
soulless
taken.
fucking
So expect there to be
person
a
you
chunk
are.
of this stream
It's like when
missing,
animals
and for the
take
video
ghosts,
to not be
you
in
know,
HD.
and they're just like,
Oh, that's going to be an issue.
that's what they're seeing. They're seeing the evil.
See, that's a problem with doing clip shows. Like, the clips you use, you got to be so careful now. Because it's not just copyright. Anytime you play something of someone else, they get a notification. Like, if any time you played of anything, it doesn't have to be copyright. Let's say you use someone's video from another YouTube channel. Guess what? They get informed on that. And you know what that means, right? I mean, if they like what you said, they can let it be. If they don't like what you said, guess what they're going to do? They're going to flag you down. I mean, really, the lifespan for clip channels is very short. It's only a matter of time before it's going to impact KINO Casino too. I mean, watch.
When I was at Baked Alaska's house
Oh no, this is
last
great.
year over the summer, I was staying in one of his guest bedrooms at the Meme Mansion, and I get all ready for bed. I turn the lights off. I jump in the bed, and the bed is soaking wet and smells.
100%. I had this problem, but with a dog, with a fucking dog, and it was a dog my mom brought in. It was a fucking stray. And we already had 3 dogs in the house. They were purebred border collies, okay? All right? Good dogs. Then they brought in, my mom decided to bring in this fucking mutt, this stray. And I kid you not, the first thing this dog does, well, not the first thing. On the next morning, the dog has stayed with us. the first thing he did in that morning was hop on my bed and take a piss. I'm like, motherfucker, that fucking dog. I wanted to pick up that dog and chunk it. I want to throw it. I didn't though. I didn't. It's my mom's dog. It was. I was like, why? I thought we were a house of purebreds. No.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Yeah, the one that pissed was not the border collie. It was some mutt. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a poodle. It was kind of like that though. I'm not sure what it was though.
What's going on here? And I'm kind of like laying in it, and I'm like, what is
Okay,
this?
pause
Is this
it.
sweat? Like, was this me?
So wait a minute. If you get into a bed and it's soaking fucking wet and smells horrible, wouldn't you immediately get out of it?
So he
And
was
here
like
he
too
is.
embarrassed.
Well, he's processing how weird it is. Like, what the? Because I don't know. It'd be like, this is fucked up, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Of course, this is coming from somebody who can't even shit right, who probably shits himself.
It's like he's embarrassedly sleeping on cat piss.
No, I haven't seen.
That's what's happened. Yeah,
Perspicities.
he's like
Gross.
realizes it's fucking cat piss. Like he's.
Is
but
it
the question
good?
is, how long has he been sleeping in the cat piss for?
Oh my God! Let's guess. Maybe like not even a minute until he figured it out, or we're gonna stretch this out and be like, oh man, he was in there for like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe even an hour. How far are you gonna exaggerate that, huh? Come on now.
Just because he's afraid to go to baked and complain. But I'd be more worried. I'd be like, is this cat piss? Is it like hobo piss from like a drug addict from the RV? Like, what sort of fucking, like, imagine sleeping in a bed
Maybe
at
it
the
was.
Yoba Me Mansion.
Maybe it.
PPP slept on a fucking piss-soaked sofa. What is he talking about? We've all seen that sofa at Surfer's house, and that stain was from PPP. Okay? Jesus.
Was though.
Like he's any
With-
better.
You
Like,
never fucking
It was what a
know.
baked,
PPP is a greater locale than Nick Fuentes is, in my opinion.
like fucking cronies, but he
He's
blamed
one
it
of
on
his
the cat.
junkies.
Nick Fuentes
he-
likes
that's
cat
exactly
boys.
what it
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
like
Well,
one of
what's,
these fucking junkies
what's
that
PPP's
was like
obsession
passed
with?
out on heroin in the fucking bed, pissed himself,
Oh.
and then Yoba
Just
blamed it
scored
on his
trannies.
cats like
Oh.
a fucking Jew.
That's fucking funny.
What is this? Well, eventually I'm like,
What is
something's
this?
not right here. So I jump out of bed.
Something's
It's
not right
cat
here.
piss.
It's cat piss.
So bad.
It's so priceless.
The
Holy
cat
fuck.
pissed all over the bed, and I was laying in it, laying in cat piss.
Fuck,
Okay?
Nick.
Then I go in the bathroom, and the cat leaps out of the bathroom cabinet under the sink and scares the shit out of me.
That's so base. So not only did it completely assert its dominance by pissing all over Nick's bed and making him sleep in it, but then later the cat fucking popped out just to dominate him again, just to rape his mind. Base fucking cats. Base cats. Fuck Nick for being a cat hater. But we got some donos coming in here,
Hell
folks.
yeah.
Donations.
Huge
What?
support from
Of
KINO
course,
Casino
of course.
fan for $20.
Yeah.
Says Andy Bros, stay winning. Love you guys. Thanks for the white pill in these trying times.
Honestly,
He's stuck in New York.
Honestly, I'm surprised this thing even happened. The box wine thing, looking at it now, it was probably all just a fucking bit. It sounded like it was actually fired anyway. I don't think it was a bit because he was pretty fucked up. But it's not like they really planned it. But even, I think it was cocaine, 100%. 100%. It was cocaine. We know it was cocaine. Who cares? Like, we all know Andy Worski's a cokehead. Just lean right into it. Like, if it was me and I was doing that shit, dude, I'd be partying fucking hard. If I was making the sort of money that Andy Worski was, or is, I would be hiring. I'd be hiring extra lady friends, you know what I'm saying? There'd be some party favors here, live on stream. Okay, it would be a great time. It'd be like Wolf of Wall Street shit, okay? It might even go American Psycho shit. It all depends. Now I don't know how I handle those said party favors.
Because he would film his TV screen. He refused to get a capture card until it was like 2019 or so. What a fucking king DSP was.
Oh, talk about DSP.
People are upset about that. Like, fuck off. DSP's a king. A fucking legend of the game. I really don't care. Oh my god, his fans were on disability and he scammed them out of their money. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know about that. There was one thing.
I have
someone
no
was telling
idea.
me
That's
that
what
was,
I've
like,
heard has
insane.
happened.
Like,
I don't-
Well, they could bring
he
him
has,
on and
a
talk to
guy
him,
who
but they're not
donates
going
him or
to.
something, and he was just like shitting on him when he was having money problems or something. There was
that's
some
how
fucked
you
up.
get more money out of them.
Yeah.
He's a master. He's the master grifter.
I mean, PPP has, DSP has so many hate watchers, right, that are notorious. They go through all his finances and shit, okay? And DSP fucked with his trolls. He fucked with his trolls. And, good for him. Good for him on that.
As his ultimate black pill, which is him giving out dating advice. The original clip is 20 minutes long. I've brought it down here to about 10 minutes or 11 minutes.
All right, we have ultimate black pill. We have to be black pilled. Welcome everyone to the black pill
Yes.
hour.
Everybody, welcome to the depression hour, where Nick is going to tell us that there's just no way you'll ever get married or have a
ready to be
successful
depressed.
life or a family.
I already feel
so
it
why bother
watching this.
trying? Fuck it.
Okay, beautiful. That's what we need right now, isn't that? Isn't
That's
that
what we need in these
for the
times,
holiday
yes.
season? For the holiday season.
Oh yeah, it really
How
warms
about-
the heart.
Yeah.
How about Tom Brady getting divorced with his wife? I guess he just should have been a stronger Christian-based man. All these...
But Tom Brady was married to a witch. His wife was actually a practicing witch. I'm not even joking. I'm not even making that up. You can look that up yourself. She called herself a white witch. She practiced white magic. Not just because she was white and Tom Brady was white, but apparently she would do rituals and spells to help him win games. I'm not making this shit up. You could Google right now Tom Brady's wife and witch, and you're going to find an article talk about this shit. Okay? All right? So, there you go. But yeah, I mean, if you're married to a witch, you gotta lose that shit.
Zoomers, when they were criticizing me about being an incel, they were like, yeah, women are what they are, but you just got to be a based Christian man and put them in their place. And you got to, it's okay to be a simp.
Well,
and
he's
simp
not a
for
base
e-girls
Christian
and
man. He cares
talk
more
to
about
girls and be
football.
obsessed with girls
Football
and-
is a higher
It's a
priority
boyfriend
than
and
God.
It's
to
okay
Tom
to
Brady.
talk to girls.
Whoa.
Like the new
Oh.
official, it's okay to talk to girls.
Whoa.
Like the new official edict is that we're not allowed to even talk to women, no matter the
Okay.
context, whether it's in real life, whether it's on.
It's not a. Well, hold on. Let's listen. It's not okay to talk to girls. Let's back that up.
girls and be obsessed with girls and get your
Wait a
girlfriend
minute.
and
It's
make
okay
that
to
your
talk
priority.
to girls.
Be obsessed with but you just got to be a based Christian man and put them in their place. And you got to, it's okay to be a simp and simp for e-girls and talk to girls and be obsessed with girls and get your
Wait a
girlfriend
minute.
and
It's
make
okay
that
to
your
talk
priority.
to girls.
You want the girl to talk to you. You don't talk to them any more than you have to. All right? That's the based way to handle it. If it takes you more than 2 lines, maybe 3 lines to get a chick interested in you, you're messing up. You're messing up. Okay? Chicks are easy. Chicks are easy. All you have to do is say, hey, I got a new love seat. Want to try it out? I kid you not, that actually worked. All you have to do is say, hey, I want you to sit on my face. And I kid you not, that actually worked. Minimal talking. Yeah, bass. Nick Fuentes is bass right here. I think so. 100%. You know what? Watching this, I'm not an America First guy. I'm not a Nick Fuentes guy. But watching this, I'm starting to see where he's coming from.
Whoa.
Like Kino Casino is radicalizing me. You understand that, right?
The new official edict is that we're not allowed to even talk to women, no matter the context, whether it's in real life, whether it's on the internet. Just talking to women is a sin against cowboyism now. So
yeah,
we better listen to Nick Fuentes, because Tom Brady couldn't keep his gold-digging fucking wife in line. Even though I don't even think he's a fucking true Christian or a person that considers himself big into family values. But it's a celebrity marriage. Like, these marriages fail at a much higher rate than the normal rate of fucking divorce. But he's using this as a cudgel to be like, you see, even Tom Brady couldn't keep his wife. So why even try? 50% of marriages end.
Tom Brady didn't spend any time with his fucking kids either. I mean, the real reason why they got divorced is because Tom Brady was never fucking around. All right? He was already married. It was to football. That's what it was. And his wife knows that she could find someone else, some beta with all the money she has, find some beta to help watch her kids. She doesn't care if it's a good role model or not. She don't give two shits about that. Shit, dude. Find some beta to watch her kids while she gets plowed by a big dick. That's what's going to happen.
In divorce, so why even fucking try? Why even fucking bother? But the flip side of that is that 50% of marriages don't end in divorce.
And
so
also,
it is achievable.
Also, it's either try or be lonely.
Well,
like if you're asexual and you want to be alone and all this, like, okay, whatever.
Let's get real. I mean, there is no such thing as asexual. That's just a big fucking cope.
You think
that's a big fucking cope.
That is true from PPP. Not even a hot take. That's just reality. There is no such thing as asexual. There's quitters. There's just quitters. Incels are quitters. They just don't understand it. And because they're looking at the wrong woman. Okay, they're trying to go for 10s when really they should just go for like 5s. Honestly. You know what? It all feels the same when you're inside anyway. That's not even true.
That's not reality. Oh, I'm an asexual, man. Like, fuck off, you are.
Is that just like
fuck off, you are.
Is that just
incels? It is incel cope. It's incel cope. I don't even want it. It's the fox and the grapes. It was just sour to begin with, brother. I didn't want that pussy. No. So, fuck off. Fuck off. I'm an asexual.
Oh.
Yeah.
A real man is a knight. A real man puts a village to the sword for the honor of his lady. You just got to be a based Christian man like a knight. And it's like, dude, they're total whores.
So you're just shitting on Christian family values?
No, he was shitting on chivalry. PPP doesn't understand. He said knight as a reference. Come on now, chivalry. That you're supposed to sacrifice everything, fight for a woman, white knight for a woman? Don't you understand? These women. These Western women. These white chicks. They want equality. They want that shit. They have it. They can fight their own fucking fight. They can fight their own goddamn fucking fight. After all, chances are high they're going to end up fighting you for everything you're worth. So you actually win if you don't fight for them. They're a honeypot. That's what chicks are. A fucking honeypot and a scam. They'll suck you for everything you're worth. They're succubus. They're succubi. That's what ladies are. That's what women are. And once you realize that, you can play the game the right way and protect yourself.
So we're just shitting on like, oh, don't dare try and have a Christian family. It'll just fail you anyway. So what's the whole point? What's the point of your whole fucking ideology then? So if being a Christian and your wife being a Christian and going to church and having instruction from the church isn't going to help you keep your wife and your family together,
they're still in the same thing. I'm going to go present time. Here we go.
And I'm like, do you really think so low of me? Do you really think we're on a road trip? Okay, because I'm on a federal no-fly list, and we're on a road trip to do a fundraiser with Paul Gosar. We happen to end up here in Dallas. I'm like, do you really think so low of me that I'm gonna get my fucking rocks off because I go to some stupid conservative party and some conservative thought comes up to me with a freaking wrist tattoo?
Yeah, don't trust that. Conservative thoughts, don't trust them, man. They're looking for a way to use you. But PPP is going to say, hey, you should be used by them. PPP is actually, he's actually more damaging than Nick Fuentes is. He's actually trying to teach his chat, tell his chat that it's okay to be used by these women. They're just trying to manipulate you. Don't trust the ladies.
And I'm gonna get my little rocks off tonight. This is my little treat for being.
This sounds like awesome, by the way. Conservative party, hanging with your boys, e-thoughts coming up.
I know you'll like it. There'll be lots of cocaine there. They like their cocaine.
No payment.
It doesn't seem that bad to me, but Nick's just like a miserable piece of shit because he's gay.
Yeah,
It's just straight up. It's just being gay.
I don't know.
It's just being gay as fuck. Like,
Yes.
but I mean, just his whole worldview on it is just so.
And he has no
alien
comment because
to
he himself
anybody
is
that's,
gay.
like, normal. It's fucking wild.
If it's the girl that we're thinking of from that previous story,
Bye.
the dude, she's hot. Trust me. We saw her. She rules. Did we show it on the show?
Yeah, but a lot of those ladies, man, a lot of those ladies are worn out. How many dicks have been in those chicks? I mean, ladies are kind of like shoes, all right? You don't want to wear, like, if someone, yeah, ladies are a lot like shoes, actually. They get worn out each and every time a foot is put in them, okay? They get stretched out, worn out, and the value is lost completely.
So back in the day? Because it seems like the same story. I'm not sure, though.
Yeah, it's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same girl, but I don't know what
For being,
episode we showed in.
A baller, and she's gonna take a ride, and she's gonna tell all her friends about, oh, I was with Nick.
Hey, Sean, how's
I was
how's
with Nick.
it going?
You know,
How's it going?
we did this or we did that or whatever. You really think I'm like, what do you take me for?
Once again, let's go ahead and go to their new Comfy TV. So this here is KINO Casino's equivalent to Cozy. Instead of Cozy TV, they
Now,
have
him,
Comfy
that's his
Stream.
dream. That's his dream. That's
This is where
all
they're
he
gonna be
ever
able to
wanted was
say,
for status
I guess the
and
word faggot and
validation
stuff
to be
over on the
conferred
stream
upon.
here, okay?
I mean, isn't that what
I wouldn't
most
sign up
men
for it
want?
because it looks like it's we taking your
pretty clear,
information.
like, and most
I'm
men
gonna
that
send
would
this
wanna be a
stream,
part of the
this link actually to
organization
people who will be
wanna
able to
have
look
status,
into it
they
in
wanna
more
have
detail.
women, they want to be validated. There's really nothing wrong with that. It's just ensuring if you're a Christian move, it's being done in the right way, in the Christian way, which you probably shouldn't be going to these fucking parties in the first place. If you're that prudish about it and that serious about your faith, you probably shouldn't be attending places like this where you'd encounter temptation like that. But you're not that serious about
Oh,
it
you should
anyway.
preach, huh?
So it's just fucking bizarre.
Bloated
I can't even
Bloated
believe
dyke.
that he shits on Jaden for being a wingman.
Pretentious.
Like,
Like
being a
he
pro.
LARPs
It
as like a
sounds like
priest,
this-
as a man of
this is
faith
a
or whatever.
story I'd be telling to someone
Okay.
as like a positive about a friend. You hear Jaden? We're at the bar, right? You won't believe what he did. And then you're explaining it like in a positive way. He's telling us this like it was like we're supposed to go, can you believe it?
Can you
Jaden, what an
believe it?
asshole. What a monster.
He
How-
thought so little of me that maybe, after all the stress of being on the fucking no-fly list, having my fucking bank account frozen allegedly, and all this shit that I lied about that happened, that maybe you'd want to blow off some steam and be with a woman, or
There's not really much here to the story, so they had to add in the extra spice of his past of other things, just to give it more impact.
you don't even have to fuck her.
'Cause he doesn't
but
have much to work
spend some
with,
time with a
PPP.
woman maybe and enjoy yourself. No. Oh, how dare you think that of me? Like,
Yeah, the way he goes, how dare you? It's like,
how dare
how dare
Because he's not interested, man. He doesn't want that. Nick Fuentes isn't interested in girls. He wants to hang out with the boys. All right? He wants to hang out with the boys and maybe play. He might be a little gay. He probably is gay. He likes cat boys and all that shit. He doesn't want to hang out with the ladies. All right? He's not about that. Because he knows they're going to use you. He's seen what happened. You seen what happened with Ethan fucking Ralph, okay? Ethan Ralph can't stop putting his dick into anything that'll let him. And look what happened to his life, right? Yeah.
Dare you?
The keys to the kingdom, he's happy as a bird upon him. If a woman gives him the keys to the kingdom, he's happy as a fucking clam.
The keys to the kingdom rules. I don't know.
The keys to the kingdom being your pussy, is not very good when the pussy has been used by everyone there. If she's like the hoe for the gangbang, you don't want to be like the fifth in line, the sixth in line, I'm describing a train, a fucking train there. That's what those conservative thoughts are doing, okay? Because there's one conservative thought for all those conservative guys, and at the party, they're running fucking train. By the time they're done, that vag is bruised. Have you ever, chat, have you ever seen a sex train? Have you ever seen it? Do your research. Go to Pornhub. And just search sex train. And you'll see it. Search Houston 500. I think actually it's Houston 100. And it's like 100 dudes bang into this chick. I think in Houston, Texas, which is why it's called Houston 100. And by the time, I watched this out of curiosity. By the time they're done, it looks black. It is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. That is a conservative thought.
How about you guys? The keys to the kingdom.
I don't know, like, for most men out there, they want to fuck women. I don't know, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but it's true.
But the smart
like,
men have taste.
No. You don't want to
Standards.
encourage our guys to fuck women, you know?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We'll leave
if a
that
woman
to
gives
the
him
left,
the key
I guess.
Yeah.
to the kingdom, he is happy as a clam because guess what? It worked. Mommy likes me. I did something that mommy approves of. I don't need that.
What a weird
Okay,
world
my
you
parents
live.
loved me as a kid. My parents aren't divorced, and my parents loved me as a
What?
kid, and they love me now. So I don't need to prove anything
Oh, because
to
your
anybody.
parents loved you, you don't need to be with a woman or have sex there.
That one is a little weird. Maybe Nick Fuentes' mom gives him like special treatment, and maybe that's the reason why Nick Fuentes is a family guy. Okay, he knows the importance of family. Family comes first. You know, honestly, PPP's going hard on Nick Fuentes. Really, Nick Fuentes is just he's just a good old boy, willing to help out his mom when she gets stuck in the dryer or under the bed. Okay. That's what's happening there.
My mom loved me, guys. This just sounds like a fucking cry for help. Like it's like a midlife crisis or breakdown or something.
I swear she loved
My
me,
parents
man.
aren't divorced.
So
He's
who's the
trying to,
writer
like,
right
flex
now?
on I don't know if Jaden's parents are divorced or
Who are the writers right now for KINO Casino?
buddy.
Necessary.
Oh, your parents are divorced. In an age of like where again earlier in the clip you're talking about how many marriages fall apart due to the fucked up nature of society, and then you're gonna flex on somebody because their marriage fell apart. Okay.
Well,
That's fucking nuts.
Well, there's that, and also he's like saying it that if parents are divorced, you know
I'm
don't
hearing
get
this
love from any
from a
of them,
guy
so therefore you
who's
have to get
streaming
validation
from
elsewhere.
his mom's
like,
office.
Parents who are divorced
And he
still
sleeps
love
on
their
that
kid.
futon that's
I
behind
mean, not
him.
all the time. I mean, I'm sure there's examples.
Okay.
But anyway.
I don't need to outsource.
At least Nick Fuentes has a green screen and can kind of make it look like he's not streaming in a basement. Okay?
my validation to some woman giving me access to her pants.
Right.
Because I
Nick Fuentes is a virgin. Okay? He doesn't know the terminology, really. Okay? All right.
know I could get. I know that I could get in a woman. I know that I could get that if I wanted to, and it probably wouldn't even be that hard. And that's why it's not that big of a deal. It's not.
Honestly, what's going on here? You know what the real take is? Here's the honest truth. Nick Fuentes is a virgin. He's awkward. He doesn't know how to use it. He's shy around ladies. He's uncomfortable around them. He probably is homosexual. He probably has those tendencies for real. And he can't really express it because he's not really allowed to, right? That's what's happening. That's the reality. That's the truth. Okay, it's not a hot take. That's just the reality of the situation. So when he talks about this stuff, you know, the reason why he comes off as awkward and shy or kind of weird is because he is awkward and weird. He's like that the Pell video game helpless, video game obsessed, helpless, anime obsessed virgin. That's what he is. Except his addiction is politics and cat boys and shit. Okay.
Challenge. So he even cares.
It's not about it being a challenge. It's about wanting it, but whatever.
People enjoy. Anyway, let's do some of these donations here before we get into this next clip.
Oh, skip the donations.
Okay. Happened with Sonic.
Skip the donations.
Having
Skip
support out gay noises. Well, that's the thing. He could get pen to paper. He could get probably the girl's clothes off.
Yeah.
But as soon as he had to actually try and get hard to fuck her
penis, bro.
He probably would be soft. He would probably be soft. He wouldn't know how to stick it. Nick Fuentes needs help, okay? He needs a lot of help. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Pushing rope.
Oh, check out Perspic drops the info. Okay. Let me take a look at this. We'll take a look at that right now.
I just feel fucking queasy. I'm drunk as fuck. I don't want to eat this shit.
Stay the fuck back.
Sorry. Sorry to felch in these crock like. I just want to.
He's dominated. He got. Oh my god.
Stay back.
I got it real.
Stay the fuck.
It's all Poppy, the One Punch Man, huh?
What do you mean?
Hey, well, let's Q&A Persip as he's in the chat.
Are you gonna be alright?
Question, Perspicacity. What's going on behind the scenes? Where was the last show? We'll wait for Persip to respond. Why didn't the show happen last Friday? There will be no shows with me. Next question. Why? What's happened? You and PPP...
I'm gonna pause this real fast. Look at the situation. This is the man that had wealth. The man from money. Godwinson. There's going to be some other people that may stream about this later on in full detail. But if you really analyze the situation, it's not looking good for Godwinson. It's not looking good. He's on a path to where he may... Look at his hair. His hair is unwashed. It is greasy from the natural oils, okay? All right? He hasn't taken a shower in a while. The shirt he's wearing is dirty. And it's a fucking plain white long sleeve shirt. What happened to the dress shirt? Okay, I'll at least put on a fucking dress shirt now. Come on. Come on. Sad.
P fallen out? What's gone on? What's happened? Andy will be back, he says. So Andy will be back? Why? What's happened? Was the plan all along just to have a filler show with yourself to make the audience beg for Andy to come back? What's going on? We need more information. I couldn't save him. I failed.
Hold on. We need some beers. We need some beers. because vodka water isn't enough. It's half water, half vodka.
You couldn't save who? PPP? Was the money too strong? It was too strong. Persip says the desire for money was too strong. So has there been a final conversation with PPP, Persip, where he fired you from the show, or did you walk? That's what you need to know. Were you fired or did you walk? I don't need to spell it out. Well, I hope you appreciate the music we've got in the background, because we need to all know whether your heart will go on. Whether, when Warski fucking goes crazy again and snorts a box of wine on stream, whether you'll come running back and do a show with Ashton again. Was there actually a show prepped for last Friday? Did you actually prep a show? Brief it to PPP? Did he say no? And why? He says, right, you know I love Ashton, but my love for him isn't enough for that level of humiliation.
He went back.
Now that the fucking worm has turned and the last of the writers have walked out, I can scarcely believe it, folks. So, Persip, was there actually a show prepared to go live on Friday? Or was the whole... Because here's what I imagined happened. You both did that show. PPP got shook because the chat had turned on him for snaking on Andy. And he decided to drop you from the show. Or say that, oh, I want Warski back because he brings in the money. Is that really what happened?
It's like he's using a Ouija board.
Now's your chance to shine, Percy.
You know?
You know the truth in your heart, Adam, so I'm right. I'm right. Now, clearly, it wasn't the best to bring you onto the show, right? Clearly, it looked as though, from an outside perspective, that you were on the show purely to make Andy look good and the audience to beg for Andy to come back. But, here's the thing. The audience hated both of you mutually. The audience despised both of you mutually. And the fact of the matter is, when he brings back Warski onto his show, people are going to be calling him a fat snake who knows his place now.
Yep.
Literally the new anal vape. The audience will have completely shot all of their good feeling for PPP. And it very definitely will be Andy's show. Persip says it breaks his heart. Well, there you go. The love of money is strong, I'm afraid.
It is strong.
Can you tell me Squire's involvement in all?
How could you resist the money, right? I mean, could you resist the money? Godwinson says this, but keep in mind, I feel confident with this enough to say with 100% certainty. If Godwinson was offered to come on to KINO Casino as a co-host, he would do it. And he would want to be paid. He would like the money. He would not say no to the money. And he would expect there to be money. You know I'm right about this. It's not necessarily that I am not necessarily saying Godwinson is a sellout. I'm saying Godwinson would also like to be paid. And Godwinson would also like be a co-host. He would also probably like for the old days to come back. For the Three Kings to come back. The Kings. A surfer. Okay. Good luck on that. That's never going to happen.
This person, please. Squire has no involvement. You know what? Squire, redeemed. 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 Persip asked him to do the open.
Who? Look at that. 69mega.com. Tired of being alone? Will help. They must know this channel. They see the thumbnail and they know. They know. They know. They know that I'm a coomer.
Opening. Right. Okay. Okay. I just find it bizarre.
Congratulations on your...
I just find it absolutely bizarre. We're really going to go back to the KINO casino with Andy Warski and PPP, pretending as though nothing has happened.
That's right. That's what they're doing.
Hoping that it all goes away. That people will just forget, and that they can pretend on a live stream that Andy's been to rehab because he's been quiet on Twitter. And people won't actually see the truth that he's been blocking people on Twitter.
Rehab didn't even come up. The cocaine
And
never even
handling
came
all of
up.
the money. If PPP just waves a shiny thing on the KINO Cathedral, then it'll all be okay.
I'll pause this right here. I'm going to say something here. And there's only like maybe 2 or 3 people watching this right now. I don't mean this about my chat, but I am saying about the chat in this sector in general, okay? Have very short attention spans, and they also don't really care. All they care about is being entertained. That's it. That's all they want. That's all they want. And PPP could be the biggest snake. PPP could be as fat as he wants to be. PPP could be like expose himself as being even a bigger locale. They're actually still going to watch that and find that very entertaining. Find it very, very entertaining. They'll say they hate PPP. They'll say they hate Andy Warski. But at the same time, they watched him because they want to be entertained by whatever it is they say, the drama around it, and all that. It doesn't matter enough to actually be like, oh, I'm not going to watch this. Are you kidding me? Like, people will watch it out of habit. People will watch it because they kind of like miss hearing the voice, or they kind of, I don't know, have some weird bond. I think they have this weird bond with some internet personality that they don't really have. Yeah, I mean, shit. Anyway.
Have you got any more juicy details to drop, Persip? Or have you dropped your mic? Oh, he says, no, I moved on. It's clear that PPP has his own ideas on what he wants. So Persip can't talk bad about Warski on the casino. Are they the new ground rules? We can't talk bad about Warski on the KINO casino? Deary me. Deary me, folks.
Oh, no. You can't call Warski a retard. You can't call... Oh, shit. Shit, dude.
Well, that was an unexpected snakeling that we had at the tail end of this stream.
It wasn't unexpected. What? You think PPP wanted to be cold and miserable? It was very expected. Come on now. Godwinson, you're going to have to continue to do streams on, I guess, AVG and Hate Watchers, which is a noble thing. I like James Ralph. AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, he is like one of the original YouTube creators, and people hate watch him because they're jealous, they're envious. Things mean two different things, but they both apply. Yeah, some say that James Ralph is a sellout. I say he's very successful, and that's his livelihood. Angry Video Game Nerd is his livelihood, and good for Godwinson for, I guess, being the one of many, or one of few, I should say, that are willing to defend James Ralph against the. There's a whole subreddit against AVG, and I don't know if you know that. It's called Cinemassacre Truth. Cinemassacre Truth, and they're devoted to trying to like expose the weird things around AVGN, but there's not really much to expose. They kind of like they bash the. I'm getting into the weeds here, into the details, which probably don't mean anything to you guys. Well, I will say this if you know what I'm talking about. The screen wave people. Have you ever seen an Angry Video Game Nerd video recently? You've probably seen them. You probably know what I'm talking about. The fat blobs of shit that appeared on screen. James Rolfe is like, who are these people? They seem to have taken a back seat. James seems to have listened to his fans and know that they don't want them. They just want to see him. They just want to see him talk about video games. And I have to say, recently, like the last 2 or 3 videos I've seen, it's like he's returned to form. That's good. That's good. Anyway. I'll play some more of this, and then we'll catch back up with the KINO Casino and endure that.
But I hope there's enough there to sort of carry on the next few storylines. Because whilst I try and process all of this, we'll be probably back for the stream snipe, eh? We'll be back for the stream snipe when they put their show together.
And that's
And
what's
we
happening
really will
tonight.
deliver
Many
the fire
people
this
are
time.
stream sniping.
It will be true scorched earth.
How am I supposed to compete with Godwinson stream sniping?
Just like the antediluvian kings used to do.
Oh, there's Mr. Deadman on the sidelines stream sniping. It is what it is. All right. Let's play more.
Pushing
Go
me
back to
over.
the KINO Casino here. Are they done with the donations?
It'd be over.
Shit.
All
that
right,
fake
well, there we
laughter.
go.
The fake
And he
laughter.
went like, look, Nick, he's gay. He's like, he wasn't angry about it. He just said he's gay. That's all he said. Groiper loses his mind. So here's Nick now addressing that clip. Okay?
So there was a clip where Nick Fuentes said he's gay. Okay.
Here we go.
He's being
Steven
true to
still
himself.
won't let go of the whole gay thing. It's like the only thing he cares about with you now.
Well,
Weasel.
because he's working another angle now. He couldn't win over my fans, so now he's trying to undermine my credibility by calling me a hypocrite. That's what his entire
Remember when he was his best friend forever and Destiny was going to be converted
Cozy.
to the right wing and save
Oh, so Destiny caught him gay. Oh, okay.
the whole movement. We were going to convert all of Destiny's followers. Remember when Nick was making these outlandish claims and promises? Now he's a fucking weasel and he
I'll say this too, man. If you paid attention to that, Destiny is like the only guy on the left that was willing to actually talk to Nick Fuentes. Like, lately, I've been paying attention to Destiny streams because they've been kind of interesting. Like, especially between him and Mr. Girl. But that fallout was eventually going to happen. And, like, he gets so much shit for trying to talk to Nick Fuentes. And, like, I do appreciate... I don't like Destiny as far as, like, his views and all that shit, his opinions and all that, but I do appreciate that he's willing to talk to somebody that he disagrees with completely to have a conversation to try to, like... His approach is to try to reason with him, get to understand his positions, make him seem more like a person. Because what the left wants to do, they want to vilify, turn that person into a demon. And once they vilify and demonize them, then you can strike them down. It doesn't matter what happens because they're a fucking demon, right? They're an internet Nazi or whatever. No. Let's not do that. Don't make them like that. What's going on with Nick Fuentes? Anyway. They're probably not going to mention any of that. They're not going to mention any of that.
fucked me.
Yeah.
I told you, Nick, that he was gonna fuck you over. But you're so desperate in your closed ecosystem hell over there on Cozy to try and get any sort of viewership.
He didn't fuck him over. In fact, he probably did get some viewership. He probably got more viewership from that. 100%. I think even Destiny admitted that.
By the way, remember I don't know, we didn't cover it on the show, but if you remember the celebration that Nick had when Elon Musk purchased Twitter, we're all going home, bros, tomorrow. He's going to definitely unban us all. And then what happened? They all Tried to come back
Oh, what happened? You're roboting there. You must have my internet connection right now.
on Twitter, banned them all anyway.
Okay, sorry,
Banned Beardson, banned.
You're cutting out.
And
Sorry, your
Nick.
internet's
I
having
cut
a
out?
little. Yeah, but
That's the power of Nick Fuentes.
I heard
It's
the
having a
gist.
fucking seizure.
It had a seizure, but you were saying they got on Twitter and then they were banned anyway.
They were banned again anyway. So the
By the
whole
way-
big hype about Elon and freedom of speech, like,
This verification discussion over on Twitter is fucking madness. I come back on Twitter finally, and I'm like, look, you can now buy a verification badge.
For $8, and you have to fork over an ID to prove that you are who you are. Good luck on that. That's bullshit. It's bullshit for reasons you probably don't think. I think it's cool that anybody can get verified. Give the badge to everyone. Make it mean nothing. But it's bullshit that you're going to have to fork over information that only you would have about yourself to be verified. You know what that means, right? No more anonymity on Twitter if you want to be verified. That's dangerous. That's bad. That's in-game for the trolls. That's in-game for shit posters.
Right, for $8 a month.
yeah.
But you can click on the badge and see how you got verified.
Yeah. And it's like a white verification instead of blue, right?
And it has the Twitter bird inside of it instead of a T inside of it. So, or check mark,
so it's
or
not
whatever.
it's not the same. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's not
I just brought it
the
up
same.
quick because everyone's talking about it, but it's who cares?
Everybody's losing their mind about it.
They're losing their mind because they don't really understand. Even Darkside Phil tried to talk about this, and he didn't understand what was going on.
I think the reality of it is if people want to have a service where the user isn't the product and they're not getting exploited, maybe they should pay for the fucking service. You know, and if you use Twitter every day, like a lot of these people do, maybe $8 a month isn't so. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking crazy.
If you can't afford $8, what are you doing with your life?
Take.
If you wanted to
same
use
fucking
Twitter,
people who
if you
are crying
wanted to.
about the $8 a month, the same motherfuckers who have a Disney Plus, a Netflix, and
I'll probably be unverified. I don't want to fork over my information.
Apple TV subscription and HBO Max. So fuck. Oh, that's another $8 a month that you're fucking pissing away, really.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Entire interaction with me was premised on the idea that he could like diminish me in the eyes of my followers. That's what he said.
By the way, right now, if you were to send in a donation, it would scare the shit out of me. And I'm not even joking. I am not even joking. Test me on that. Test me on that.
Really?
That somebody pull the clip.
So I think a lot of the actions that people saw me take in terms of like, oh my God, you're humanizing Nick, that's horrible. I think that humanizing him in front of his audience is good because I don't think they view him as a human. A lot of the people see him as almost like a deity.
See,
Friends only.
Oh,
fans.
shit. I pressed the wrong thing. I've heard this clip before.
His audience are all weirdos, and they're not. I'll say though, in my chest, I'm not
Let me
saying
go back, let me
with
go
my
back.
Mr. Trump's in him.
Endearing to them ideally as well.
Guess what?
Hands together.
Yep.
Destiny had his wife bring him.
I heard that clip before because I was on top of that shit. Anyway.
A peanut butter sandwich, and it's come to this now.
And you know
It's
what?
come to this, Nick Bros.
Nick had a chance to fuck his wife or girl or whatever the fuck she is.
Nick had no chance of fucking any girl. Nick is a virgin. He's never used his dick, except for maybe with his mom to be a good. Come on now.
Right? Threesome. Their open relationship. Remember his wife looking
That's a
at
crazy
Nick?
idea. That's insane.
Remember the wife
That's
looking at him
insane,
in concern? Remember?
Could you guys
Normal
be in an
human
open
beings are
relationship
awkward,
with your girl?
Blah, blah, blah.
That
It's
would
like
be too
the
much.
first step towards kind of like moving people in this idea of like, okay, we shouldn't worship people online. And, you know, this
Sure.
guy isn't like a perfect, unattackable God. And then it also makes me a bit more endearing to them ideally as well.
Guess what?
Jigga.
I am invincible. That's one. I put on the armor of God.
Right.
That's one. Two. So
Right, you put
I
on
need
the
to
armor
switch up-
of God, Nick.
Armor of God.
Nick's put on the armor of God, but he never quotes the Bible one time on his show. I've never heard this guy pull out a Bible verse to justify any of his positions on anything.
I've heard you pull out a Bible verse, but it didn't. Well, that one wasn't so scary. That one was kind of hot, actually. That was kind of hot. No one's gonna say no to the Silent Hill nurses. That's not a threat. The Silent Hill nurses? What? If you can't grab those arms and put her in a basket hold and bend her over the table, then you're not a man. You're not a man. Those Silent Hill nurses, dude. And they're coming at you hard. You have to come at them harder.
I've never seen him do anything really theologically other than just be like, you should be Catholic because the church says so. Like, okay.
All right, man. The pompous ass angle from PPP is non-selling. PPP, the preacher, is non-selling. Not to me. Maybe to idiots.
Whatever the fuck. But he's put on the
What's
armor
our
of
chat
God.
like?
He's invincible there, guys.
What's our chat like?
God has chosen him. You know,
Up now and say, well, his viewership's
Oh, look, I can
fake,
pop out their
and I
chat.
think he's
I can
gay.
pop out their
Ha, ha,
chat.
ha.
I can take a look at their
And,
chat
you know,
as
and
I'm
all
doing
this other
this.
shit.
You
it's
are.
just about undermining my credibility.
I didn't know I could do that.
If he calls me a Nazi, nobody who follows me is going to care.
Yes.
But if he says
Let's
He's
see.
learned the more effective strategy. That's that he's.
Let's skip to current
For
times.
5, thank you so much.
Oh, we're now back to
Caleb.
more donations.
He saw
Great.
the Devil's Wears Prada. I'm tearing up
I'm gonna
Nick's
mute this
Mad
part.
card right now. Gayness is seeping out for
Oh, guys, this is where we're at. Kino Casino's back.
Exactly, Caleb.
It's Andy Worski and PPP. PPP brought back in Andy Worski
Why the crew is back
because he wanted the money.
is considered they've already made more in the first hour than the show made.
They fired the writers. I think one of the writers went to COG. Is that right? Is that the polyfrog or the gay frog? The guy who smokes fentanyl? I'm not sure. I'm not really a noob to some of this drama stuff, but sometimes I'm kind of aloof because I have real life shit too. I do this stuff when I don't have to do family shit and I'm not having to do work shit. So sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna do a stream and I need to catch up on some lore. I need to do some homework because I don't have producers, I don't have writers. I would love that. That'd be great, dude. If I could just people write shit for me, fire up a stream, just say it. Shit, dude. I wouldn't piss that away. Shit, but it wouldn't be authentic. It wouldn't be real.
Understand how Maricopa County? Can they explain to me why they can't count votes there, and why they can't seem to count votes?
All right, now they're talking about Arizona. Is that right?
It's just interesting. Someone, when you get to the desert, they're just unable to fucking count votes. It just pauses for like 10 fucking.
All I know about the Arizona thing is that
Like, what the
Carrie
fuck
Lake
is
should have
going on
won.
out there?
Should be
How the
winning
fuck
if
is
she hasn't won.
Arizona more fucking blue than, like,
I believe
don't even know
her
what to say, like, more blue than,
the other
almost
candidate
any other
was not
fucking
even
state somehow.
campaigning anymore. Or she was still campaigning, but she wasn't debating. She wasn't doing anything because Carrie Lake would just destroy her,
Like, what
demolish
the fuck
her.
is this shit? Like, what happened? Are there really that many Mexicans in Arizona now? I don't
But what PPP said is not even true about
You
Mexicans.
got
I mean, the Mexicans there, if they're true Mexicans, they don't want if they're true Mexicans, being that they're also Catholic too, and also care about certain values, certain issues. They don't want that fucking woke shit. However, there are freeloaders. The ones in like single parent households that have like 5 kids because the dad is gone. Okay. They're probably going to be, they might still be, it still might vote blue. But who cares at this point?
Fate for $10. Thank you so much, Fate. Saying, Andy, I'm glad you're back. Heart emoji. You're looking great. Thank you.
Look,
so
that's what I'm
much.
seeing in the chat.
It's always a blast
Andy's back.
watching
The
my
show is
favorite
saved.
gays on YouTube. Okay, all right. Garbage Gamer 9000. Sheesh, girl. You 70 cunt.
Dude,
Holy.
the chat. I'm gonna put their chat on my screen. I can put their chat on my screen.
Bait Andy. And Xork saying and the Mexican child leader of the white race.
Holy
I think
shit.
You should refer to Nick as the scrawny,
that? Who did that?
looking homosexual attention whore.
Who did that?
We're
Well,
gonna
it's
change it to
equally
that.
as act.
Holy shit! Was that $25 for real? No fucking way. Thank you. Oh god, that hurt my ears though. Oh, fucking gay. Fucking gay. Have it, no fucking way. I said fucking gay. Let me put their chat on my screen. See if I can do this. Bear with me. Look, I have it. Looks like shit though. Can you read that? You can't read that. It's so teeny tiny. So teeny tiny. This is what their chat looks like. Honestly, there's nothing really worth watching on their stream but the chat. Okay, so
Accurate and descriptive, but I don't know if it rolls off the tongue quite as well.
look at their chat.
We got scrawny, dysgenic-looking homosexual attention whore versus Mexican child leader of the white race. Tough, maybe if we give it some mileage, use it enough, it'll catch on. But we'll have to see there, Zorkoth. We'll have to see.
Zorkoth. And thank you everyone for your donations. People who are watching and enjoying, hitting like. Love you all. Not all of you.
Box wine.
Anyway.
Box wine, nose, paper cut.
Well, let's go to this eighth clip. Let's go to this eighth clip that I have.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go to this eighth clip in the drive here.
All right.
I have like 1,000
wanted
people
to
watching.
highlight this, and then we'll highlight the protection racket,
1,031.
and we'll move on from Fuentes because we've been on him for
Chat
a
is
while.
moving kind of slow there.
Do you want to just talk to chat for 1 second?
Chat is moving kind of slow.
Go on, go
10 lines of coke.
Let's see.
Doing coke
You
and
know
he's
they have
doing it
people
off camera this time. They're folks.
banned and all that shit.
Doing it off camera.
You know
like
they
a
do.
fucking
They have to.
millionaire. He's gonna come
Now
back so
PPP is
fucking
playing by
wired,
Andy's
so high
rules.
energy. It's gonna be fucking
PPP
unbelievable
doesn't have the
for
weight to
Henson
throw
there,
around.
folks. It's gonna be huge winning.
I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna go take a piss. 1 second.
If you want to support this channel, you got to go to the Gumroad link in the description down below. Tons of bonus content there. Got 2 new Survivor watches out. We're going to be trying to put shit out there every day now. We're going to try and make up for the fact that we've been lazy cunts. We haven't been updating it. We've basically been scamming you fuckers for months that have been paying. But we do appreciate those of you that continued to pay and support the show because it enabled us to take some time off and recharge our batteries, come back revitalized. It gives us that baseline of support that's so important in this business because you just never know what you're going to draw day to day. But it seems like the KINO Casino is back in business, motherfuckers. Seems like it's printing cash. I had to tell these motherfuckers it was what was best for business. It was a pure business decision. But I know that you in the audience love this fucking show. And if you do love it and you want to support it, subscribe to the Gumroad. We're going to be putting out a lot of content over there.
Can I just say one thing about the previous the Survivor watches?
Yeah.
Holy fucking fuck. The last 2 episodes? Ask Ashton on the the second last one. That was fucking ridiculous. At the end, I was like almost tearing up a little bit because of how fucked it was. What the move someone did. Whoever in chat like a few weeks ago who was like, you have to finish that season, you were not lying. Yikes. I'll just say that much. But yeah, a lot more. Oh, could I just say one thing before we move on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Me and Ashton and I, tomorrow, I had an idea because I pitched him something.
Oh shit, the piss was great.
I was like, hey, you want to watch
I pissed out the the side door of my
Like
garage.
to like feed him into it. I was like, Andy, I watched it and I went.
I've already.
Oh man, M104, you got banned? Guess what, man? You're not banned here. You could roast me as hard as you would like. I'm never gonna ban you.
It's really
I only ban
bad.
Bronx
It's
Beats
really,
because it's
really
funny.
bad. I
Bronx
was coming
Beats is
into
welcome
it
to
so
any time.
excited. I was like, oh,
In fact,
fuck,
where is his
a
ass? I think he's watching.
Like 90s
I know they're like
nostalgia,
Godwinson
early
fans or whatever,
2000s
but tell them they
nostalgia.
can come over here
It's
for a
gonna
little
make you
bit
feel
and throw
warm
in some
feelings inside. Maybe
towers.
it's gonna be
Some-
funny
you
and
know
it's
what I'm
gonna be a
talking about.
throwback and
Come on,
have
man.
archetype, like characters from
Share the
back in
love,
the
dude.
day and shit like this.
I know I'm like Mr. Dead Man.
It's
I'm
set in
practically
the modern
dead. Who's gonna give any
day,
attention to this guy,
focus
right?
on, like,
Fuck.
last blockbuster. All the actors are fucking atrocious. The comedy.
I like
is
Carr and
abysmal.
PG with that
I
question.
actually think that
Do I
this
take
was created
Medic or Masochist?
just
Could be
as
Andy's
the
dad.
final piss by Netflix
Ooh.
on Blockbuster's grade.
I heard that.
So that people that are coming and
That would,
future
if that's
generations,
true,
they don't
that would mean
know what a
Andy's dad
Blockbuster
pays
was.
attention to
They'll
this
remember
fucking
it
internet
for this
drama
shitty
shit.
show on Netflix. And that will be the final legacy of Blockbuster is just Netflix just
That's
taking
fucking-
a dump all over it.
That's horrible.
If you all want comparison on how
I gotta tell you what, man. When I stream, I don't want my family to know anything about what I do, what I talk about, because there's nothing really to say other than it's fucking stupid shit.
She-Hulk. I would rather watch She-Hulk again.
Okay.
than
Tell
watch it to
tell
hell,
Bronx,
obviously.
maybe in Discord, not in this chat, because that's not kosher. Okay, not that God wasn't is Jewish or anything. There's some in-towers in here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Discord vetoed it out. Blockbuster. He's like, no. And he's new.
Yeah, that is
He
the
has no
rumor
right
that
to
he's
veto anything in fucking Discord, and everyone agreed. With his
Andy's
veto.
dead.
But we're gonna watch that on the gum road.
We're gonna watch
Take a
that
look
I
at something
think
fast.
tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that at all.
No, not at all.
So bad. So be sure to subscribe there, folks.
Yeah.
It's definitely
We'll
worth
bash
twice
hard.
what Sam Hyde's Gumroad is worth. I'll tell you that right now. I'm doubling down on those statements.
Not even true.
I am
You know what you get on that
doubling
Gumroad?
down on my statements
You get nothing
about
of
being
value.
much better than Sam Hyde.
You get
Gumroad.
them doing commentary on like
All right,
was it
let's continue
some
here with
fucking
this
stupid
clip.
reality show,
Weird fucking clip.
90 Day or
This is
Fiance, some shit.
Dick's
I couldn't even tell
mentality.
you.
Let's play it.
Okay.
So, and yeah, so a big shout out to my mom, and my mom's mom. My mom's dead, sadly, but she was a super fan of the show. She watched the show every night. She was the biggest fan of the show.
Oh, look, we turned it
I
up.
miss her.
Can you imagine being
And
Nick's
I got so
grandma
much from
and
her when
watching
she
this
was,
shit every night? Like, come on.
She doesn't watch it every.
Right now, I'm smoking a cheap ass backwoods because I already smoked my cigar that I had, which was a that was a JR cigar or yeah, which they sell like like the JR Club cigars. For an everyday smoke, I'll do that. Or for like, I might do a factory smoke. Those are the cheap cigars that you do like every day. Look, if I was swimming in money, it'd be a different story. I do have some oh shit, what's it called? I think it's called like fuck. It's in my closet. Shit. Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I'll tell you later.
Every night.
90 Day Fiance.
She tells him
That's right.
she
That's
does.
bad stuff.
She has it on in the
Oh,
background.
See,
at that
Nicholas,
chat.
I watch it every with my
Look at that chat.
Telenova.
Alive, I learned so much from her, and I was so influenced by her. And even obviously when I was a kid, but also because she
I'll
was,
tell
she was
Bronx.
always,
I'll tell Bronx to throw in some
political and
in-towers in here,
storyteller and
if he
very
wants to.
insightful and funny. So I really do feel like I identify most with that line. Not even my mom's dad, but my mom's line. Identify the most with that line. Truly legendary line. Not that I don't love my whole family, but I identify the most with that one. I think I'm the most similar to that line. For better, for worse.
That
For
when
better,
you're
for
fine with
worse.
the mother's line. Isn't that like your lineage is a Jew? Just saying. Not there's anything wrong with that. He's going through his mother's line because they're Italian, whereas his dad is Mexican.
Yep.
He's like trying to cling to whiteness, but as Dingo knows, Italians aren't white, and they never will.
Nope.
For you
Dingo.
Italians out
Dingo
there.
doesn't get mad.
Right,
I'm sure.
I am the.
Oh, you know your cigars, man. JR is okay for an everyday cigar. That's right. That's right. That's right. Romeo and Juliet, Maduro. Yeah, those are good too. Those are good.
I am the
Those are good.
arbiter of who is white and who's not, as a based Anglo-Saxon man.
This right here makes me look like I'm smoking I guess a blunt,
About your damn
but it's
luck,
just tobacco.
Italians. That's good.
Oh, your
You
internet's
lost
still a
me.
little- it was
was
a little
just saying
shady for a
something
minute.
I was just saying something horribly offensive to Italians. So let's
Look how
just
slow
move
the
on.
chat is moving,
Okay,
guys.
Maybe it was
Let's,
good.
let's
Maybe
hit
it was
this.
good that it was blurred out.
That was gold. I was spinning gold. Oh, Goonie Goo Goo for $50 big dollars.
What?
Man. Oh, $50 big dollars. We're gonna skip all this. We're gonna skip all this.
Not put your money against a guy in a wheelchair against Nicole, like I would. Like who?
What the
would
hell
he
are they
beat
talking
up?
about?
Like somebody with Down syndrome would just tank him. He'd just be destroyed by their tard strength. Who's he gonna beat up?
I mean, Andy Worski would know. Actually, Andy Worski wouldn't know anything about Tard's strength. His Tard strength didn't help him at all in that fight. Maybe that's what he was hoping for. Maybe that's what he meant by going to the gym, was drinking himself and doing cocaine to the point to where he would fry your brain to make himself more retarded so that he'd be stronger in that fight. Now, PPP knows Tard strength.
Like, I'm fucking for real. Like a fucking 12-year-old girl with rickets.
No.
I mean,
there's
fuck.
no
I
way.
still might take the 12-year-old girl with rickets.
My great grandfather was named Joe, but he was a shoemaker, and he was beloved.
Why is he
by the
telling
mob.
us this?
I don't know, man. If you didn't pause you didn't let him talk for a minute. You pause every 30 seconds and you run on a tangent, and I don't even know what you're talking about, PPP.
I don't even believe this.
He was beloved by the mob. Is any of this even true?
Beloved by the mob as a shoemaker? Okay.
Yeah, the mafia.
Actually, he was beloved by the outfit in Chicago. He wasn't in the outfit in Chicago in the New York.
Everyone, do your lines. Do your lines. Got to make sure you do your lines, okay, guys? All right? Get your lines together. Got it together? And break out the credit card and put it into lines there. Got to cut it. Woo!
New York, they had the five families or
Yeah,
whatever.
sure.
In Chicago, we had one group called the Outfit, is what it was called. And my great grandfather, his name was Joe. He was a shoemaker. He had a shoe shop on Taylor Street. He would make shoes, custom shoes, on Taylor Street, which was Little Italy.
Sounds like a good job.
And, so he wasn't in the Outfit, but he was very close with people in the Outfit because they all loved him because he was so funny.
As long as I always remembered, I wanted to be a gangster.
Hey, you're making. Hey, his grandfather's making shoes for the mob.
You know?
Yeah.
He was such a charismatic, fun to be around kind of guy that they would bring him around and pay him and travel with him just because they liked having him around because he was just such a great personality.
Here, Nick Fuentes is telling a nice story about his grandfather. They don't have nothing to work with. They're like, what can we do with this? They don't know. They don't know what to do with this, so they're going to try desperately. I'm willing to bet they're going to bring up something, maybe make another reference to Catboy or homosexuality. Are they going to be like, maybe the grandfather was also in the Catboys? Are they going to do that? I mean, if I was PPP, you know how much to work with here.
And my
This
grandma
is just
always
so
used to
bizarre, this story. Like,
We're
Why
watching
are
the
you
fucking Martin
telling us?
Scorsese version of the
actually-
Fuentes, like the shoemaker. It's called
what
the
says family? It's like Godfather 2, where you go back to the old country with Vito Corleone. Flashback.
All right. All
say,
right.
I would talk
God.
about Jews on my show. You know, I still do. But when my grandma was alive, I would talk about the Jews, and she would tell me,
Oh, shit, we're going to the Jews. Of course.
she would go, you know what, Nicholas?
Someone in our chat just said,
Oh, don't cut him off now. He's about to tell a story about... What the fuck, dude?
"This is the plot to an Adam Sandler movie."
Isn't it though? It's like some sort, like it's like the Zohan, but it's like the shoemaker or some shit like this. He's
I'm
like,
surprised they didn't reference...
this summer,
Catboy.
Adam Sandler
Shit, who said
joins
that?
the mob,
Fuck.
but he's making shoes. This like okay.
I'm so.
Rob Schneider is
Knee of Justice said that.
the cobbler.
They need to hire their writers back for sure.
Knee of Justice said that.
Hey, maybe the writers will work for me. Write me a script. Maybe I'll read it. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know what that would look like. I'll be willing to entertain it for like 2 streams. I'll give them my honor there. 2 streams. I'll entertain that. They write me a script. I'll read it. Won't even know what the fuck I'm reading.
She would say about her, that was her father, that
About my...
generations ago, decades ago, the Jews were peddlers in Chicago. They were peddlers.
Right.
They were on Maxwell Street, and they would also go door to door, and they would sell things.
were
Anything that you
peddling.
wanted, they would get it for you. They were the Jews in the neighborhood, and they would go door to door with like a catalog.
Sounds pretty base
That's
to me.
It sounds very merchant-like, you know? Okay, all right.
Let's go, Jews. Let's go.
Let's go, champ.
Knocking on doors. Jews gonna bring it to you. Fuck, waiting for you to get it on your own. Jews good.
Not cool with that. You knock on my door. I don't care what you are. You better get going.
Get it to you.
Unless you're hot.
That's what
Some
my
hot
grandma
chick,
would say,
you
is
know.
that they go door to door, and if you wanted clothes or furniture or whatever, they would come by regularly, and you would order things, and they would get it for you. You'd pay them. And anyway, I forget what happened, but my great grandfather had some dispute with the Jewish peddlers. I don't know what it was. I forget. I think she told me. at
Fucking
one point.
Jewish
No,
peddlers.
But ever
But
since.
PPP's pro-Jewish peddlers. Guys, I'm anti-Jewish peddlers. Okay? All right? Does that make me a bad guy? No.
So wait,
that,
Nick's family were suckers. They got sold like a furnace door to door by a Jewish peddler. They got fucked
And
on
then
their
he began
furnace.
to hate them.
And then it fostered in their heart the resentment of the Jewish
And they used that furnace to cook them? Oh, no. We're not going to go that far, are we?
people.
Damn it.
This is where it all
Gradually, I
started.
began to hate them.
This is where it all started, Ashton.
He swore that he was against them. My
This
grandma
makes me
used to
love
tell
the
me that he
Jews.
would always
they
say,
scammed Nick's family at the door. He's burned at the door. That's where it all began. Oh, that warms my heart. For those of you who don't
Hey,
know,
Bronx,
I
how's
used
it
to be a door-to-door
going?
salesman,
Hey, Fidel
and it
Cash
warms
Flow.
the cockles of my heart.
I did that for one
You,
day. I did it for
see
one
that,
day.
Griff?
Not for me. It was not for me.
Oh, fuck.
Bonanima Hitler, which means my dearly departed Hitler in Italian. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't know if I would say that.
Wait. Back up. They chopped up Nick Fuentes' story so much, I didn't really get the power, the impact of his story.
Are you telling us
fucking-
this?
Not Hitler.
Not for me.
Buckles of my heart.
Not for what?
You don't know. Don't
God damn it.
scam Nick.
Or that he was against them. My
This
grandma
makes me
used to
love
tell
the
me that he
Jews.
would always
they
say,
scam Nick's family. All
Okay.
arms.
For me.
dearly departed Hitler. An Italian. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't know if I would say that.
Why are you
That's
telling us
fucking
this?
based. Okay, now that's fucking
Because it's based, that's why. That even his grandfather had since to be weary of the Jews. Weary of the Jews. The same people that pretty much profited off of slavery in the record industry, the music industry. Okay, still do to this day. Kanye tried to talk about it, but he was shut down. Before him, there were several other artists that tried to talk about it, usually black, and they were shut down. Look into it.
based.
Is it, you go, I wouldn't say that, but that's based.
I wouldn't say that, but I totally avow and approve
I
of it.
totally agree with it. You know,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are you
I wouldn't
doing?
say it, but
All right,
I
skip.
would nod.
Let's skip ahead.
Super chats to Nick.
Get back in the present.
Yeah, I mean we're giving him what like $1,000 a month.
Is that Brittany? Brittany Venti? Why's she talking? Oh my god. Why's she talking? I would say she belongs in the kitchen, but I don't think she knows how to cook. I don't trust anything she makes.
Because you
Probably
know
has
we're
cat
gonna
shit
have
in it
to-
somehow.
And it just go straight through in order 1, 2, and 3 here, I think it is.
But they're going through shit.
From here, right?
Yeah, from the top, yeah.
Dollars.
Politically, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
Britt and Mio give a huge chunk of their super chats to Nick.
Yeah, I mean we're giving him what like $1,000 a month.
Is
You
that
have to
Brittany
give him
Venti? Who's that?
$1,000 a month
I can't
to be
tell.
allowed
It's like,
to stream there.
or is that
because
someone
Nick
else?
doesn't like them.
whoa.
The question is too, if she has to give $1,000 a month and be publicly humiliated like this,
why is she
the question
streaming
is,
on
what
Cozy?
do the other
If that's her.
streamers have to give Nick?
Why the fuck
behind
is she on
scenes?
Cozy?
What does Ralph have? What does Beardson have to give?
There has
What
to
does
be
Bake
something.
have to give? There's some sort of quid pro quo at play.
It's what you do when you have a business, man. He's running cozy.tv. People are going to stream. Of course, he's going to take a little bit. It's kind of like
It's not even
these guys don't understand. They don't understand. If you're using a platform, the people who run that platform are going to take a cut. They have their own platform now. I don't know if you've seen this. We're going to put it here. Let me. One second. I'm actually looking for this. Look at this, guys. This is their new streaming service. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? What does this look like to you? That might look like Cozy TV because it is Cozy TV. It's their version of Cozy TV. So, what they plan on doing is putting their streams on here where, I mean, you would have to like subscribe to like a user chat and all that shit, which means you'd have to hand over your information to PPP and Andy Worski there. And of course, any streamers that use their service, they're probably going to end up taking a cut. It'd be stupid if they don't. Because it's not like you host this for free now. All right.
like, oh hey, $100 a month for like your storage space on the replays. It's the only way we're a mom and pop, racket here. No, 1,000. That's how much she makes in like 2 weeks.
No,
But
she
thank
probably.
goodness there's
No. She makes more than 2 weeks. Shut the fuck up, Andy. Shut up, Worski. Shut up. She makes more than that. Don't be white knighting for Brittany.
Stream.
Let's
Pathetic.
fucking
Y'all
go.
turn Brittany, come over to Comfy there. Come,
You're welcome.
come to Daddy Andrew and his warm embrace. He'll let you stream here for only $500 a month. on
Hey,
comfy.stream.
hey, Job, sorry for yelling at you. I love you, bud.
This is their plan to felt Nick Fuentes.
I thought I banned that.
Host their own shit.
No, I think you know.
By the way,
Job,
their site's
He's
not
on
even
back on an alt account.
like.
no, I love you, bud.
This is what their site looks like.
No, I
all right?
unbanned him.
If
'cause
you
he
go
sent
to like the
$200.
legal section, there's nothing there.
Okay. And Job,
If you
I
go
apologize.
to
I
the
was
terms of
fucking
service,
blackout there.
there's nothing there.
Well, someone was saying that she was joking
If you
about
go
this.
to the privacy
No,
policy,
she's not. No, she's
nothing
not joking.
there.
We'll watch
The DMCA
in the later
thing,
clip as she's sending him
once
the
again,
extortion
nothing.
money.
Okay.
It's a fair point.
We're giving him $1,000 a month here. I think that we at least can kind of do the content we feel like doing at that price. I mean, I think that's a little bit fair if we're giving him $1,000 a month, basically paying rent for our channel, like because he's not really making anything off this site, and he is just giving this platform to people.
Well, why don't you just build her own platform? Go somewhere else. Try out Comfy. See how that works for you.
I think it's.
And again, it's like this is like this is not just a AF streamer's site. This is like an entertainment site where he plans to get all sorts of people from all audiences.
That's never gonna happen.
Heck,
By the way,
like,
I
seriously.
out on that.
No. Not gonna happen.
Let's go to this. Let's go to this
Wait.
because she go.
You're gonna get a bunch of other streamers after they've heard the clip of you paying him $1,000 a month to go on the platform.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure
should be-
they're gonna get. They're definitely gonna get Augie to stream there soon. Any day.
And there's more to that that we just don't know about. Obviously, we're just getting a little bit there. It might be based on how much you bring in. Who knows? Who really knows? Okay, all right. I don't trust these clowns.
You know.
No, you
No.
have to fucking. No, you would have to.
I can't turn off slow mo,
do
dude.
your own payment platform.
Watch this.
Right? And they're using Power Chat, which is Lulz's thing.
Hey, look at their chat. Look at their chat.
And then you would put a percentage on the income that they make, not on the.
Look at their chat. there.
Brittany's claiming that we don't have to give him anything. I'm
she
pretty
did?
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do, Brittany. I'm pretty sure they
she
don't
said
like
she was
you.
joking. Okay.
She's full of shit. She's not
literally
joking.
Said multiple times. Oh.
She's not joking. I mean,
Brittany,
she's sending.
Come on.
Go to this. Go to this third clip. Go to
It's
this
probably
third clip
$1,000 a
because-
month, or she can bake him some cookies. If she could bake Nick Fuentes some chocolate chip cookies that don't have cat shit in them, then it'd be a discount or something.
We can watch as she donates the money to Nick in real time.
Okay.
So it's
Sent
she clearly
$200.
takes
Go
a
to my
perverse
chat.
pleasure in fucking.
Welcome to the graveyard on a Mr. Deadman stream. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much, Arizona Ass Blaster, sending it up,
Forcing
sending
her
it
to pay
coffee.
this. Like,
Sent $200.
there's
Whoa.
$200.
This is a no bots.
Big
used.
shout out. I
All right.
appreciate it. Yo.
I appreciate
Brittany.
you.
See, I love
company.
I love that Jew.
He loves that Jew.
Brittany. She's unbelievable. Her general.
Sorry, I missed that. What happened?
Stop cutting in, Andy. He was about to explain the fucking Britney thing. Jesus, this is shit. This is shit. How do people watch this? Nick Fuentes is about to explain his take on the Britney Venti shit.
I appreciate it. Yo. Brittany. See, I love that Jew. Brittany. She's unbelievable.
He allows Jews on the platform. They just have to pay $1,000. They have to pay their fair share. Okay, that's what they have to pay.
Unbelievable. Her general.
Sorry, I missed that. What happened?
Brittany donated $200 to Nick, and he goes, "I love that Jew."
Brittany.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure it's not because you're a Jewish woman that you're being extorted for this money,
Look,
Brittany.
we're not
come on.
mad. We're not mad. We're just laughing. All right.
Generosity. She's the #1 sponsor of the show. She's easily got to be now the #1 sponsor of the show.
Okay.
Big,
You're
I
the
like-
#1 sponsor, Brett. Go ahead.
I think he means the show that he was doing, like that episode, that stream, biggest dono, that stream. That's what I got. That's what I got from that.
But it's just
Why
a
is she doing
joke.
this? Why
you
does
know?
she do this? Is it to be nice? Do her donors tell her to do this? I don't know what I ever
Don't tell
did
her to
deserve
do
this,
it.
but hey, thank you, Brittany. You're awesome. Jews rock. You've bought my silence.
They rule.
Jews aren't satanic, and they don't worship the
What
devil.
is your silence there?
And they don't talk to demons. The demons didn't tell them about the storm on
This is
Saturn.
what he thinks of your people, by
They're
the
awesome.
way.
They're just
and
like
you
us.
pay him.
She's
You really think PPP and Andy Worski are really going to try to woo Brittany Venti to their shady fucking site that's even shadier than Nick Fuentes'? That's what we're seeing here. That's what we're seeing here. Now, if you know anything about Andy Worski, you know Andy Worski did a whole warpath on... Was it Brittany Venti? Was it Brittany Venti? I thought. Oh, was it? That was Blair White. I think Brittany Venti was one of them. Or was it Blair White? I don't see her jumping ship going to comfy.stream. I think she's okay. I think she's gonna stay there and be the bottom bitch for Nick Fuentes. Okay?
It's part of our Judeo-Christian tradition. Thank you, Brittany.
All right.
Big shout
How about
out.
this? How about this? How about this?
Woohoo!
Okay. He said multiple times, I don't give him an... Okay. Then, may I ask you why you threw him 200 right there with no message?
The real question is, if there was nothing to this, why are you here defending it? Why are you doing damage control? Where there's smoke, there's fire. No,
she's
where there's smoke, there's fire. That's cute. That is very cute and very telling of the KINO Casino, isn't it?
Okay, Brett.
He's always here to chat. Listen, I'm sure we believe you. As Nick says, you're a beaky bimbo cunt. I think that's what he calls you. So get back in line there, Brittany. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. I mean, it's just, this is what's going on Cozy. This is the supposedly great free platform, Cozy.tv. And if you really felt this way, that Nick needed this money, like, wouldn't you just do it privately, like kick him this money so that it didn't create this...
No, she wants to make a statement. She's showing her support. She obviously supports Nick Fuentes, okay? That's what's going on there. It's clearly... It's so obvious. So fucking obvious. All right. Now, you guys, you know, I do appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys watching me. But I do have real life stuff I do that of a job. So I'm not able to watch all of this. For the 5 people watching, for the 3 people watching. Thank you. I mean that. Look, we all offer different things with our stream snipes. Godwinson offers his and whatever. I think it's very fucking cute that PPP betrayed, snaked, perspicity. He could have had something with that. He could have made that work. He got Andy back for the money. For the money. We'll see how long this lasts. Like this, their interaction here was fake and played up, pretending that everything was good. The fake smiles, the fake laughter. Bullshit. You can see right through it. See right fucking through it. I know you guys are intelligent. I know you guys can see right through that fucking shit. The KINO Casino chat, though, they're not very smart. They're not the brightest. They're kind of dumb. And if anything, maybe we could try to enlighten them. Wow. I think on Friday, I know the KINO Casino probably plans on doing something Friday, but Friday, I plan on doing a drinking stream with some other guy named Rizza in the Discord. It should be good. It should be good. I may stream snipe KINO Casino if it's if there's nothing else to do. But honestly, with that guy, if he does come through, it should be really good. It should be really fun. Anyway, with that said, guys, y'all take it easy. I'm not trying to abandon you guys. Y'all have a good one.